Thigpen-Zavala Elementary, and we're visiting the Veterans Memorial. We walked about 5 blocks from our school, and it's 4th and 5th grade, and this is the 3rd year in a row that we do this.
Because they're the people that served our country and that protect us and give us our freedom. It means a lot to me because the soldiers, the veterans, they gave us freedom.
These are the children from Zavala School over here, Thigpen-Zavala. Mrs. Casas is their principal. And the thing about them is they are the leaders of tomorrow, and they're learning here from the patriotism that makes them leaders of tomorrow. So we want to especially welcome. We have a lot of people who made this possible. Yeah, let's give them a hand.
You know, this is a fantastic place, but really it's a very solemn place. And you notice on the program it says the Veterans War Memorial, Texas. It's not the city of McAllen, it's the Valley's Memorial. It's not just the city of McAllen or our citizens, it's our Veterans Memorial. It's those people who have lost their loved ones in the service of our country. It's their memorial. And so every time I come out here, usually I come out here with not a crowd like this, but it's such a very, very special place. We hope that you visit this often. You know, when I was thinking about where we were, and I saw the young kids back there and talked about Veterans Day and all the people we lost, and you know, my true wish would be someday that none of our children back here would have to be veterans, but I don't think that's possible. I think as long as we have 2 humans on the earth, there's a potential for war and violence. You know, when we first fought the wars, they were over territories, and I think our first war over ideology was the Korean War. That was about communism. It wasn't a threat to us directly in this country, but it was a way of life, and so we fought that on a foreign country, but it really wasn't a threat to them. And then we had Vietnam, and the same thing with communism on that. It wasn't a threat to our country, but it was a philosophical war against a form of government, but not necessarily one that invaded another or was a direct threat to us. And then we had the Gulf Wars, where they were more part of that, but now we're facing a different kind of a war. We're facing a war that's happening right now as we speak in our country, about somebody wants to destroy us and our freedom. Because the United States is one thing above all, and that's freedom. And we can never let anybody take that away from us.
Land of the free, home of the brave. For us, it's important that we honor our veterans, who are our neighbors, sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, who throughout our country's history have been there to fight and defend our liberty. I thank Colonel Plummer for his great work at this war memorial. I thank my veterans, my fellow veterans, their families, the Gold Star mothers, whose sons and daughters paid the ultimate sacrifice. Very grateful for your service to our country.
We need to just remember about our veterans that they provided. They served in the military, and we need to just pay our respects to them, and we want to show them that we appreciate everything that they did for us, and that we haven't forgotten, and we just think that they're just most courageous people, to us.